Hey, what's up guys? It's me, your good friend Type, and guess what? We're back in the beautiful city of Pebble Beach here in Cities Skylines. Check it out. Let's have a quick flyby and see if there's anything that needs to be addressed before we really get into this episode. So the garbage has piled up. So we still have a little bit of a trash issue, but we could go ahead and get that taken care of right now. It looks like a couple of incinerators will probably do the trick. Might be a good spot, but it is right in front of the ramp, so I don't know if that's going to be the best place. Let's see, where will you fit? That looks pretty good right there. Let's go with it. Alright, and how much does that bring us up? Puts us just barely into the green. Not as far into the green as I'd like to be. So I think we're going to go ahead and place another one down. That looks like a good spot, and honestly, we don't need that wind turbine there, because these incinerators do generate electricity, so gone. Oh, and look at that. Perfect fit. Alright, and that puts us far enough into the green on the incineration status that I think we're good for at least a little while. And that one's finished emptying. Perfect. Alright, not enough educated workers. Let's have a little look at how the school systems are doing. So it looks like we need some more elementary schools, for sure. And I kind of want to space it out so it's not so close to the other ones. Alright, we can afford it now. Good. Decisions. I don't really want to demolish any houses, so I kind of want to stick it somewhere on the outside. But I don't know if I want to stick it over here in this high density area, or if it should go in the low density area. Because I mean, both of them have red homes, so I don't know, I'm thinking somewhere down here. This might be good. Show me the happy face. Alright. Let's go ahead and change up that road. They can't have those fancy tree streets in this neighborhood. What kind of city do you think we're running here? Alright. So we got a demand for industry and offices. So in the meantime, I'm thinking we go ahead and expand on our forest industry over here. Drawing another road straight down like so. Looks good. Go ahead and lay the zones. And we'll make sure that we got water, which we do. That's pretty cool. Looks like there's a little fire going on down there. And it looks like we're starting to get some backup over there on that bridge. We can address that later. We're gonna go ahead and make another row of industrial area. Still a decent demand for it. Good enough. What does it say? Toads with hypnotic abilities, the most popular pet of the All Glory to the Hypnotoad? What? That's kind of cool. A little Futurama reference in there. And what does this one say? Why are you cutting down all the trees? I hope your city will not turn into a barren wasteland now. I'm not really too worried about it. With enough money, we could transform that barren wasteland into a tropical paradise. So, I think we're good. We will just keep on expanding our forest industry because it's going to be bringing in good money. Right now we're making $13.5 a week. That's pretty decent. Just need to get more money. Want to build cool stuff. And since we just placed those industrial zones, we are going to go ahead and extend our low-density residential zones. But this little area is coming up quite nice. Go ahead and upgrade all the roads over here too. Make it look nice and pretty. They deserve it. I mean, they're cutting down enough trees where they could probably just bring them across the bridge and put them alongside the road. Not really too worried about it. You've earned it, guys. And these ones down the middle too. Cool. Alright, grab our freestyle road tool. Go ahead and just try to match this curve. Come on. That's looking pretty good, but might be able to get it a little better. And that looks pretty perfect to me. And then we'll go ahead and just put in this little crossroad here. Alright, that's looking pretty good. So now it's time to go ahead and grab the zone, get those placed. Where's my zone tool? There we go. Just gonna lay it all through here. And it looks like there is a demand for some commercial zoning. So maybe once we place this, we'll go ahead and throw down some more shopping areas over here. Maybe some high density commercial. Just put you in next to the school. And that'll probably be decent for now. I don't want to put too much over here. Alright. So, it looks like we still need some more elementary schools, but there is an elementary and a high school in this area. So I don't know if we should necessarily put it over here, because I think that those two should be good for this area for now. Yeah, these guys don't have enough educated workers. We've got 752 out of 1,000 students, and 233 out of 300, so I mean, those two aren't full yet. Yeah, these guys don't have enough educated workers either. Alright. We gotta put it in an elementary school. I'm thinking it should be somewhere over here in this high density area. Since that's where the most red is currently. That might be a good spot. I want to try to keep it away from the industrial zone. So, show me the happy face. Alright, that works for now, but I think we should still probably place one more elementary school since it's just barely in the green. This might be a good area for the next one. Not really a whole lot going on over here. Ooh, we might need to put in one more. I don't know. Get some water to the school. That might help. We'll just draw it all the way out. There we go. And now I wonder if that's going to add more to our green bar there. So let's see. These guys need water as well. Let's draw this one all the way up. Alright, so the water issue is taken care of. Let's have a look at some of our policies. This might help. Alright, let's see. Education boost. Boost the education budget and make young adults automatically choose education over working. Prioritizes education over working for young adults. Increases education budget by 25%. I don't think that's necessarily what we want. Makes your parks and plazas the envy of the country. Increases the land value. That might be worth putting on. Recreational use. Yeah, let's turn on Parks and Rec here. Alright, allowing recreational use of controlled substances attracts more tourists but requires more police presence in the area. Slightly increased tax income, moderately increased tourism, slightly reduced crime rate, increases police budget. Yeah, let's turn that on. That is pretty sweet. Except, alright, I didn't know that that was just for this district here, so I don't think I want either of, either of those turned on for this district. Just because there isn't a whole lot of tourism down there. So what we should do is we should create a new district down here, and then I'm definitely going to be turning on recreational use as well as Parks and Rec. So let's go ahead and we're just going to draw out this whole area here. Just swoop it down through there. Fill it in. Just push it up a little bit. Alright. Thinking that looks pretty good. So this is the Orchard District. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and turn on Parks and Rec and recreational use. Alright guys, blaze it up. They should have had smoke coming out of all the parks of the city. So, seems like we've got people who need more electricity now. I guess that's right over here. So what do we have for options? Could just do another advanced wind turbine. Be nice if we could afford this solar power plant. But not gonna happen just yet. Definitely don't want to run power lines. And actually, I don't think that would really work. So let's see. Yeah, that costs 80,000. Well, actually, we're almost there, but I don't know if we're ready for it yet. So let's just do another advanced wind turbine. Let's see. Get 18 megawatts right there. That's not bad. Then I think we can move this guy over here and it's gonna produce more electricity anyway. Awesome. And we got some happy faces from that move. Looks like we got a little fire going on down here. It's not good. And actually, I think we only have that one fire station, and that's across a bridge, so we might need to do something about that. Now that this place is kind of developing, yeah, I definitely think we're gonna need something on this side of the street. Say goodbye to that super pharmacy. Wonder what this building going up is. Alright, so let's add in a fire station over here. And I think they deserve the big fire station, not the firehouse. So let's go ahead and find a spot for this. Be awesome if we could get it to fit right there, but not gonna happen. That might work right there. Yeah, we'll go with this, so then that way I could just extend the road across and everything will work out. Okay, so hopefully these guys won't burn to the ground now. So the next project that I think I want to work on is figuring out a way to connect this new area we've been working on to the main part of the city, or at least that highway down there, because the one-way in thing is going to create a ton of traffic. So what I want to do is we're just going to grab our freestyle tool here and just contour the coast. Make a little intersection here with the train tracks. There we go. Just gonna keep following down the coast a little bit and then connect it to this road here. But I don't think I want to have it loop like that. Maybe if we connect it to that intersection? Yeah, that's gonna work. Alright, now this looks super sketchy down here. I wonder what the best way to connect the second direction of traffic to that road is. Or if there's a better way to do this. I'm sure there's a better way to do this, but I think for now this will probably work. Maybe if I just delete that one way that crosses the two different directions of the highway, that might work. Let's see. Go ahead and get rid of you. And now we'll hit it with a two-way. Probably not going to be able to get much of a curve here. Nope. That'll do. Okay, so in theory this should work for now. We'll find out if we see cars going left and then down that street. People are using it, but not in the direction that we want to test. Oh, and look at that. There's people leaving that town up there. It's perfect. But yeah, it'll probably work. See what this hot dog truck's all about. What are you up to? Hot dog van. Going to a factory. Oh yeah, there's plenty of cars coming down. Bunch of cops leaving this area. It's a weird smell coming from an apartment, so we've got a dead body issue somewhere. Crime rate's high over in that neighborhood. Let's see, where's this body at? And we'll go ahead and empty this building. Must have already snatched up that body. Alright, let's see how we're doing on cemeteries. Well, we've got plenty of availability, but maybe we'll throw one more in just to be safe. Let's see. Oh, there's 2 dead bodies right over there. Weird. Maybe we could put one over here? Yeah, I think that'll be alright. I'll go with that. And just for good measure, we will throw in one more cemetery. That looks pretty good. I mean, we aren't really using all the space. What I'm thinking is that they're just too spread out, so maybe the hearse drivers are having a hard time getting to these locations fast enough. Get rid of you. And we need more electricity over to this side. That kind of sucks. Let's go ahead and put another turbine there. That's weird. Okay, we're good. Things are looking pretty decent over here. Should probably upgrade them to a police headquarters at some point. Let's see, what do we have going on over here? Well, since we legalized the ganj, I'm thinking maybe one of the things that we should work on is adding in some more parks and some more leisure type events now that we've got some incentive for tourism. That, and it's probably going to make the people a little bit happier, which doesn't hurt. Just go ahead and get rid of all these abandoned buildings. Alright, I think that's all of them. Alright, building is emptying, good. Alright, what do we have for... That's not the right one. Let's take a look at what we have for parks. Large playground, park with trees. Let's go ahead and put in a park with trees. Looks like we need something in that area. It's pretty red. Go ahead and put it right there next to that school. People love that. And then probably use one down here. Go ahead and put in a large playground right next to the cemetery. Excuse me. And it looks like we could use one over here as well, which actually makes the most sense because this is where it's legalized and it's where I kind of want to focus the tourism anyway. But decisions. I really don't want to place it where it's going to demolish buildings. Let's see. Maybe one of these other ones would fit better. Be nice if we could stick that on the corner, but it's not gonna happen. Go back to the playground. Derp, derp, derp. Alright, how about this little guy? Maybe right on the corner? You gonna work? No? Yeah, good enough. I think we're just gonna have to go with that. Alright. Maybe one more down over here, just because they still look pretty angry, living so close to Smog City. And maybe right here? Maybe a bigger one? So, actually, I kind of like that right there. Cool. People are looking generally happier in the city, and for good measure, I think we'll put one down here too. Let's see. Man, I have the hardest time placing these parks. I mean, like when it comes to laying out the city, that's easy, but when it comes to placing these parks around the city, it just doesn't come naturally to me. Like, they're kind of awkward sizes, and they don't really like to snap where you want them to. But, yeah, like, I'd love to have it right there on the coast. Doesn't want to go. So, oops, I did not mean to place that there. So close to the other park. I mean, it's probably not an issue, but I'm gonna move it. Let's see. And let's just make this easy. We'll just slap it right here down on the end. Oh man, we made some people mad. I don't care though. They still got another playground. And it's really not that far. So I think things are looking pretty good. Got plenty of parks now. High demand for industry or offices. Alright, well I guess it's time to expand down here in the forest industry once again. Go ahead and make another row here. What I really like about the forest industry is that it doesn't completely get rid of all the trees. How there's still like little clusters of trees next to all the buildings. I think that's cool. So before when I was putting in, I thought I was just going to completely get rid of all, like this whole forest that we're building in right now. Good work, guys. Good work. Go ahead and draw one more lane out. There we go. Go ahead and fill this up. And run one more pipe. There we go. So we're doing pretty good right now. We've got $103,000. And since we got that much right now, I kind of want to just have a quick flyby, make sure there's nothing that needs our attention, and then maybe put in another unique building. So we'll go ahead and demolish you. And get rid of these guys over here. Oops, didn't mean to demolish that one. Okay. Things are looking pretty decent right now. So let's see what we have for new unique buildings. Stadium, can't afford that yet. What do we have here? Expo Center. Trade shows and conferences attract visitors near and far. So let's do that. That sounds good, especially since we've been working on our tourism. Let's see, so it creates noise pollution, so I don't want it next to all of our high density residential zoning. Maybe like kind of off back here, kind of close to the highway. Yeah, something like that might be nice. It's kind of close to the houses, but not too bad. Yeah, check that out. It's a pretty sweet looking expo center. Looks like a turtle shell. Like a spaceship. Should probably get some water out here. Just go ahead and follow this road up. And we're good. So, oops. Got a fire at top baking. Alright, let's take a look at our fire hazard level real quick. It's fairly low. Looks like it's only really bad over here. But since we can't afford the big fire station, I don't think it's worth touching just yet. But I am starting to have some second thoughts on the expo center. Because it's on just like a regular two-way, one-lane street. And I feel like that might back up traffic pretty bad. So maybe I could move it down to one of these 2 lanes here. Yeah, maybe if we just flipped it like this, then we aren't going to have such an issue with traffic, and I think it'll be easier to get onto the this main highway that's in front of it, so I could just put a street that connects. So yeah, let's try that right there. It's looking pretty good. And that way we could still build behind it, but yeah, I think that was the right move. Alright, so speaking of highway connections, I think we should make it easier to get on the raised highway that we made. Because in an episode coming soon, I want to go ahead and extend those highways out, make them a little bit more functional than just getting around the main part of the city. Do that, and we'll just run that across like that. Oh, and check it out, people are already using it. Not to get to the main highway, but at least they're using it. Not the prettiest looking intersection, but it works. I'm curious if we get red lights on that highway. I haven't seen any cars stop yet, but only to turn, I guess. It's pretty decent. Let's check out this expo center. It says 0 visitors, but it looks like there's plenty of people outside. Got Elizabeth Harvey, low wealth adult, got a dog. Got Mary Reed, another dog. Pretty cool. All these little roads seem to be doing alright. Alright, let's go check out how our industry's doing over here with all these new buildings. Gotta add some workers, so we're gonna go ahead and make another row of low residential zone. There we go. And we're just gonna draw this road out here. And that looks good to me. Fill all this in. Oops, I forgot to make the connecting road here. Do that. And just go ahead and paint in the rest of these spots here. And that's looking pretty good. Make sure these guys have water. Water levels are still doing pretty good. Yeah, check that out. Had 23 visitors last week. We have the lumber mill, the lumber mill. We've won the most attractive city award. It's probably by putting in that Parks and Rec policy. I think that's probably what helped that. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to go ahead and add that new police station in. So I'm just going to move this one out of the way for now. I'm not going to delete it. I'm not going to fit still. So I guess we're going to go ahead and move the medical clinic as well. Just slide you over for just a minute. People are getting mad with these moves. Alright, you won't be mad for long. You guys now have a police headquarters. And then we can move the clinic back over. And people are happy again. And we're just going to take this old police station and we're just going to put it down here for now. And then eventually we'll upgrade that one too. We'll delete it. But for the time being, we'll just go ahead and leave that there. What? We've got another dead person at Shop T Drop Center. Like, that place is ridiculous. People just need to stop going there. Everybody seems to die when they're going there. So, I believe it was the last episode. Found a body at Shop T Drop. Nice. We are making 17.7 a week. That's really good. I think that's the most we've made so far, or the most income we've had coming in at one given time. Go ahead and just put a fire station there for the time being. Definitely upgrade that once we have the funds. Well, alright guys, we got a lot done in this episode. We've got the new expo center built. We also expanded quite a bit on the forest industry section, added in a ton of parks, a bunch of new police stations and fire stations, all that good stuff. We also legalized it. About time, right? So yeah, as always, I had a lot of fun making this episode, and thank you guys for tuning in, and until the next time, peace.